All right, guys. So this story is hilarious. I saw this last night before I went to bed. This is from ABC News. Trump hangs auto pen image instead of Joe Biden portrait in the presidential photo gallery. And this is real. This is not a fake story. This actually happened. Let's see this
President
video.
Biden, of all people, spoke to the New York Times over the weekend. He did not speak to them on the record during his time in office at all, but he spoke to them recently. And he defended his use of the auto pen and said that he signed off on every decision. But at the same time, the Times reports that he did not individually approve each name for the categorical pardons that applied to large numbers of people. What are your take on that? Any new revelations from that?
Well, I mean, you're talking about the auto pen. Look, the auto pen, I think, is maybe one of the biggest scandals that we've had in 50 to 100 years. This is a tremendous scandal. And I know the people on the other side of the, see that desk, that Resolute desk? Unfortunately, he used it before me. But, you know, we have our choice of 7 desks. They're all beautiful, but I chose the Resolute, and so did he, unfortunately. But the people on the other side of the Resolute desk, I know them. Lisa, the whole group, and they're no good. They're sick people. And I guarantee you he knew nothing about what he was signing.
What's up, Wiggum?
I guarantee it. So they're going to figure it out, and we'll see what happens. But to me, the auto pen, you know, you elected president. You know what the auto pen is supposed to do? Sign thousands of letters from young people that write. We get thousands of letters a week, Susie, right? Thousands. I mean, tens of thousands sometimes. I look at a room, there's a room where we have many, many people working, responding and sending letters back. That's what an auto pen's supposed to be. To write to a young 7-year-old boy that writes to the president and he wants to be president someday and he loves America. That's what the auto pen's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be for signing major legislation and all other things.
Yeah, he's exactly right. When what the auto pen was initially for, it was.
Who's very smart, good lawyer.
Oh, is this live right now?
They're going to make
questions
a
from reporters during
determination.
meeting
I'm
with
not
Turkish
making that
President
I
Erdogan.
think I'd be allowed to get involved if I want, but
Okay, here. We'll come back to that. So President Trump is once again making decorative changes to the White House, disparaging former President Joe Biden in the process. The White House has installed a new presidential portrait gallery along the West Wing colonnade, unveiling the wall of photos on Wednesday, while the new presidential Walk of Fame features portraits of all the presidents in gilded frames. Biden's portrait is replaced with a picture of an auto pen. And this is real. They actually did this. The White House has called attention to the change on its social media. Trump has long criticized Joe Biden's use of the auto pen, a routine method of executing official documents when signatories are unable to sign them. The use of auto pen is commonplace on Capitol Hill, and the White House has been used by former presidents on both sides of the aisle. Trump has pushed unfounded claims that Biden didn't understand what was going on during his presidency because of his use of an auto pen to sign legislation and pardons. Trump has suggested that the pardons Biden signed using the technology should be considered null and void. Well, so ABC's being biased here. Yes, both sides have used the auto pen, but not to the extent that Joe Biden was. We can't confirm what Joe Biden actually approved and didn't approve in his use of the auto pen. Donald Trump himself has used the auto pen, but it was not to the same degree as Joe Biden or other people. Trump said this is for like signing multiple things at once. Like if you're getting a bunch of different letters from people sending in letters to the president and you want to make sure that they get signed, you do your auto pen because then your auto pen will sign all of them for you. What it should not be used for is to sign major legislation. We need to confirm that you're actually reading that stuff. And if we're not confirming that you're actually reading that stuff, is it even you doing it, you know? Informed consent, right? If there's not informed consent, then you don't actually have the right to sign that stuff. It's the same for normal Americans. It's the same for the president. If the president doesn't know what he's signing and he just approves the signing of it, that should be null and void. That doesn't make sense. Why would a president just agree to something he hasn't read? And if we don't know if he's actually read it, then how could we just be okay with him agreeing with it? Let's see. I want to move back here. So this is Donald Trump walking here. Is this an actual video? I saw an actual video of it. Here, is this the video? Yeah, here it is. So all the presidents. Here you go. Got Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, Joe Biden's auto pen, Joseph R. Biden Jr., and then Donald Trump again. That's just hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. I don't, it's not the nicest thing to do. You should be nice to our enemies. Not really, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was a funny story. I know that's gonna piss off a bunch of lefties and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be funny to bring it up. Let's go. I actually kind of want to watch his Erdogan. Let's go watch a little bit of that.